In this video, I'm going to show you a colossal greatsword that is capable of destroying everything in front of you. This is the Ruins Greatsword, and it uses the Wave of Destruction Ash of War to absolutely annihilate everything in front of you. As you can see here against the Clean Rot Knights in Halig Tree at the north of the map, you can see you can knock enemies over here quite easily and then just keep doing it. It doesn't use that much FP to cost, as you can see at the top of the screen here, and it travels a decent enough distance that you're able to take out enemies quite easily, at least knock them over so that you can run in with a jump attack, which works really great with these colossal swords that are slow to attack. So this ability gets to travel a certain amount of distance, as you can see from here, absolutely annihilating everything on the left and the right for that kind of thickness for about that distance, which is extremely decent for the amount of damage that it can cause, as you can see here. We're one-shotting all of these enemies without much issue. To show you how this performs against bigger enemies like the Deathbirds over here and the Giants, it does very moderate damage. However, it isn't enough to entirely knock them over or kill them, so it's going to be a difficult weapon to fight bigger enemies, like I mentioned before. It's more for dealing with enemies that are much smaller in size and easier to kind of knock off their feet or kill them in 1 or 2 hits. Though some enemies like the giant dogs will actually get knocked over by this, and you can kill them quite easily enough just with 2 shots, or just to knock them down, or even just run up and smack them. You should be good either way. But without using the special Ash of War attack, you are going to have to resort to a lot of jump and attacking to surprise your enemies, because the normal combat with this weapon is very slow, and it still gets blocked a lot by shields and everything. So if you look here, charging our heavy attack, it does the kind of spike explosion there, but the enemy didn't take a lot of explosion, and he's able to block a lot of our stuff there. So it's not super effective, and it leaves you open a bit too frequently to get attacked in return. So this weapon feels more like a glass cannon, because you kind of get a few shots off there, but if something goes wrong or you time something incorrectly, it's very easy for everything to go wrong very quickly. Now this is a very, very hard weapon to equip, because you need 50 strength as well as 18 intelligence. Obviously with that strength comes great physical attack power. And because of that, you're going to want to focus most of your stats here into strength to benefit this weapon, as well as to just be able to equip this damn weapon. If you're interested in the armor that I was wearing in the video, these are the armor pieces. As always, I always do a little bit of a cosplay to show you. The talismans are lower the FP cost of skills, raising my strength, enhancing my critical hits, as well as greatly boosting the attack power of my skills. And then for my Wondrous Physic, boosting magic attack, as well as raising strength even further. Now, if you're wondering where do you get the Ruins Greatsword that we used in this video, now you're going to get this after beating General Radahn, and you're going to go to basically the red main castle at the very southern point of Caelid over here. And basically in this area, when you first come here after defeating General Radahn, you're going to have to run up to the guy Jaren, who will be at this chair over here at the main building just before you get down to that elevator that takes you down to the battlefield. You'll speak with him over here, and then you will basically kind of end his little story, whatever he has to say about winning the fight or anything. Then you will now teleport back to this Site of Grace over here, because you won't have the one that's just above it just yet. And from this Site of Grace, you're going to exit out here, and you will see there will be a golden door here to a boss fight. And of course, once you beat the 2 bosses inside here that aren't going to be very fun to beat, they're a little annoying to deal with. But once you do defeat them, you will get this Ruins Greatsword that I currently have equipped right now and used in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.